Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Magi-Knights Awakening. This is a tabletop role-playing game where you play as Super Sentai heroes or magical girls, taking on mythos-like horrors. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dames of Asstoria, specifically Dead Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a pay-what-you-want tabletop role-playing game where you play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released Savage Swords, Savage Worlds, Savage Swords. This is a Conan-inspired tabletop RPG where you get to explore ancient civilizations and confront forgotten nightmares. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment as well. Now, today, I am continuing my review series featuring the Terminator role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG of humanity's fight against Skynet, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about this illustration looks so metal. We are going to talk about auxiliary actions as well as damage. There are a number of simple activities which may need to take place. While different actions may take slightly different lengths of time, in the interest of keeping the action running smoothly, some actions are considered possible as auxiliary actions within a combat round. For example, reloading or changing a weapon, picking up a dropped weapon or item, deploying a bipod or tripod on a weapon, and any other similar activity that seems suitable. Now let's talk about damage. Every weapon inflicts damage, and when an attack is successful, the weapon's profile provides the basis for this damage. In addition to this, there are a number of other elements that play a part in the damage inflicted. These include the strength of the character, the rate of fire of the weapon, the ammunition being fired, and the margin of success of the attack skill test. When it comes to strength in hand-to-hand combat, particularly strong combatants are capable of inflicting additional damage with weapons on account of the brute force they naturally strike with. In the case of rate of fire, when making ranged attacks with a weapon that has a rate of fire greater than 1, only a single roll to hit is made, regardless of the number of rounds fired. Rather than needing to make multiple rolls, a volley of bullets is treated like a single more powerful shot. As such, high rate of fire weapons present a risk versus reward dilemma for the user, offering the potential for extreme damage with the offset of being less accurate. When a ranged attack hits, the following damage modifiers are applied in addition to those granted by the margin of success. So for example, burst fire, plus 2 damage. Suppressive fire, plus 4 damage. When any weapon hits while using suppressive fire, apply the same damage modifier as those using full auto fire. While this might seem to be a small number for the amount of rounds being expended, suppressive fire also grants additional skill dice successes, which can lead to increasing the damage further. When it comes to ammunition, for ranged weapons, of course, the damage listed on a table assumes that the standard ammunition is loaded into the weapon. There are a few alternative ammunition types available, of course. Hollow point, armor piercing, shotgun shot, shotgun slug, and each one has different effects. So for example, in the case of armor piercing, -2 to the target's armor. And a hollow point adds a bonus to damage, especially if the target is unarmored. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we're going to talk about margin of success as well as effects of a cold shot and damage from other sources. When it comes to the Terminator role-playing game, this is a game that should represent those cinematic moments. You're still experiencing the dreadful universe of the Terminator saga, but those Hollywood style of actions and reactions are represented. This is not about absolute realism, but attempting to recreate a cinematic experience through roleplay. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. You can also check out the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop role playing games, you are not having a conversation about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.